I bet many of you think, why can't I get that dream job? Why am I getting rejections? Why I can't get that first intro interview? Well, the truth is a little bit harsh, but somebody needs to say this. Your job application and portfolio and resume probably suck. But the good thing is, nothing is over. You are just starting. I will offer you some freebies, some tips, some texts, tons of stuff to help you to get that job. So stay tuned. This one will be packed with useful information. Yeah, don't do that. It really means nothing. It's a lot of design mumbo jumbo jargon, and it doesn't really tell a story of who you are and what are your skills. Use simple language, something that's fast to read and fast to understand. Doggo is walking behind me, so you might hear some steps here. You can say things like, working with company X, I really enjoyed doing user research. It allowed me to up my skills as interviewer, but from my tweets and like little talks with you, it seems that the biggest problem lays in, I don't have a good portfolio, I don't have good work, I don't know what to write about, like you're a bit like lost, you're in the beginning. Of course, that's natural, it's okay. So instead of referencing that previous experience that helped you get to certain level of certain skill, you can talk about your wishes and dreams for future and maybe give a glimpse where you want to be few years from now. What do you want to learn? Where do you want to excel? What do you want to focus on? This can help you illustrate who you are as a person, where do you want to be, and so on. So try not to be vague in this part. Maybe you have one skill when it comes to design, or 5. Let's think of some example. So let's say you don't have that much experience in Figma, but you see that it's a powerful tool. You can write about it. I really love using Figma, can't wait to be so much better at it. I really love collaborative aspect. For example, in this sentence, what you actually said is, you are a collaborative person. You're not lone wolf designer. Companies really value that these days. It means that you want to combine forces, work together, share stuff, iterate, get to that optimal user flow experience interface that will work great for customers, users, and the company. And it doesn't harm to say, I didn't do user research before. You can even specify like a few reasons. Don't get defensive here though, because I value data-driven design. I want data to drive my design with my gut feeling and, you know, collaborating with others in the team. It's about how you paint the picture. It's really hard to, you know, have one formula that works for everybody. There is no such thing. But I'm sharing a little template that you can use to write something about yourself. And don't forget, in last paragraph, I always like to include something fun about me, something interesting, something human, something that's not even design related. I like to go to gym. I like to play frisbee. I like to walk my dog. I like Star Trek. I have black belt in Taekwondo. These are all things that I actually mentioned. But you know, just try to be like this likable, nice person that somebody wants to have in their team. It's not about being master designer. Craft can be learned, and with time you are gonna be a better designer. But companies are also looking for a culture fit. Remember that. You need to fit with existing people in their team and future that they would like to have working with them. One thing that I would recommend stop doing immediately is ratings in CVs, meaning putting stars where your skills are. Don't do that. It tells absolutely nothing. Like, you can't put 5 stars to something because nobody knows everything. So from that logic, your stars would be like, I don't know, 4 out of 5. That looks bad immediately. Like when you look at it, like, that person is not maybe so skilled. When you think about shopping, you would like to shop for product that has 5 stars, right? Not for 3 or 2 or none. So why would you do that to yourself? Don't use a star rating system it's not good, you can actually Google a little bit and you will see that plenty of people are saying why not to use it. And also, if you put like user research, 3 out of 5 stars, what does that even mean? I really don't know what you can do there. Forget that, just like delete that from your life immediately. I have a freebie for you for resume as well, for CV. So use it, tweak it to your preferences. Just tell about it. I did a little bit of user research. It was not much. I did some guerrilla user testing and it was super great experience because I learned this and that, and I would really love to use bigger and better tools to expand my skills as a designer. See how that sounds immediately so much better and clearer than 3 out of 5 stars in user research. I don't know what that even means. Now I want to dedicate a couple of minutes for portfolio. So first thing is always have a domain. If I managed to pay that while I was living in Croatia with horrible salaries, then I'm pretty much anyone in this world can save up $10 per year to get nice looking domain with your first last name.com or whatever you want to have. So that's first. Now that you have that, now you have a new problem, where to host all of these things. Well, these site builders like Squarespace, Webflow and similar, they're quite expensive. So I understand if you don't have a budget to pay for that and have like really professional looking portfolio. But as a beginner, as somebody who is just trying to tap into the industry, I can recommend Notion or even Figma itself to host like your case studies, your work and stuff. Use that. Is it the best, most optimal thing ever? No. Will it look a little bit weird? It might, but hey, it's a start. And also, Framer Sites is a new tool where you can pretty much design everything as you would in Figma, but then you can publish it. Of course, it comes with a price tag, but at least you can have a custom looking portfolio in no time pretty much. And also it has CMS capabilities, which means you can put your case studies there and just, have regular maintenance. If you have more questions where to put your work, contact me on Twitter and let's talk about it. Let's find a perfect solution for you. Now let's talk about content of your portfolio. I know how hard it is to write about stuff you don't have anything to write about. Like, you don't have work, you're just trying to get your first gig. I mean, what are you gonna actually talk about here? Your first work can be your portfolio. You can write a little case study explaining how you did it and the whole process. No matter how shabby it is, it's great exercise, so put that there. Then, when I was just starting, I really didn't have anything smart to put there, so what I did was I reached out to non-profits because they all really need your help and everybody's help, and I offered web design services for free. So I had a client, I'm doing a good deed, and in the end it pays off for everybody. And when you're done with the project, you have a really nice case study ready to be put on your portfolio, and you can also ask for testimonial so you can show to other people like recruiters how awesome you are to work with. So now we already have 2 pieces in your portfolio. The rest will come with time. For more junior roles, internships, you don't need to have full portfolio. If you have those 2 examples I just mentioned, I think you should be good in at least getting this intro interview. Well, if you did your intro interview well, then you will likely get some homework task from the company. And if you need some help with it, you can go to Superpeer and book one-on-one mentorship with me. If your budget doesn't allow you to do that, I understand. For a few bucks a month, you can become my paid subscriber, and that unlocks certain things for you. At least once per month, I will host Q&A with people who are paid subscribers, and we will go through all the questions you might have. We're gonna review portfolios, we're gonna answer questions about design, career development, and even help with these homework tasks if needed. For more design knowledge, head to Design Party, which is my podcast about design. I have excellent co-hosts doing that with me, and we release episodes every 2 weeks. We share a lot of tips, advices, everything for free, so why not head there and listen to episodes and learn something new. If you want to reach out to me for any reason, find me on Twitter, and until next time, ciao ski!